Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Warzone, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the PKM light machine gun. A really great weapon to use in Warzone, especially if you have problems with your accuracy. This thing is an absolute laser beam. The only problem with this weapon is it is obviously very slow. So if you are somewhat an aggressive player like myself, I like to just run around and be obnoxious. The PKM can be difficult to do that with. Because a lot of your gunfights are probably going to be from close to medium range. However, if you are more of a slow-paced player and you find a lot of your gunfights being from distance, this PKM it is a very great option. What you guys are watching right now is just some gameplay of me demonstrate what this specific build is going to play like in a game of Plunder, just so you guys can get an idea of what these attachments are going to do to this thing before you actually throw them on for yourself and give this thing a go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Without further ado, let's jump into the attachments. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're using, the muzzle that we're rocking with is the monolithic suppressor. This is pretty much a given with every weapon here in Warzone, giving you sound suppression as well as damage range and a really nice boost to your accuracy and range. So again, that monolithic suppressor muzzle. The barrel that we're using is the 26.9 inch extended barrel. This is easily the best barrel to rock with this PKM to do well from long range, giving you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control as your pros with a nice boost to accuracy, range, and control. That was me just knocking a beer bottle, my fault, boys. But the 26.9 inch extended barrel is what we're using here. We're not going to be using a laser. I don't really care too much about the ADS speed. A lot of players will run attack laser, but I don't really think you need it with this PKM since most of your gunfights are going to be from medium to long range. So we're going to leave the laser off. The optic that we're using is the VLK 3 times optic. So I think this is the best optic to go with for any of the LMGs and for a lot of the ARs as well. If you've never had a chance to use the VLK, I highly recommend that you throw this on and give it a go. With this PKM and other weapons like the Bruin, this thing is a game changer, is very useful. So the VLK 3 times optic is what we're using here. We're not going to be using a stock. Now the underbarrel that we're using is the Commando foregrip. So this is going to give you recoil stabilization as your pro. Keep in mind the aiming stability pro here isn't really going to affect your weapon because we don't really have idle sway on an LMG. So essentially we're not getting anything when it comes to that aiming stability, so we're just getting recoil stabilization as our pros. And the reason that I enjoy having the Commando foregrip is because it's one of the few underbarrels that we can use where we don't lose more ADS speed. So the Commando foregrip underbarrel is what we're rocking with here. Now we're not running any extra ammunition. I think this weapon comes with enough ammo to be able to take on a whole team. So we're not going to be running the 200 or 150 round belt. What we're going to run instead of that is the rear grip rubberized grip tape. And the reason for that is because we're getting recoil control, which is going to improve our accuracy significantly. And the only con is aiming stability, which like I just said, does not affect this weapon. So we're making this thing an absolute laser by throwing on that rubberized grip tape and leaving off any extra ammunition. So this is the build for the PKM. I hope you guys are able to do really well with this. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific PKM build, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as quickly as I can. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.